Fabian Perspective, AllBallTV. So here's my thing. After watching that video, JJ Redick going back and forth with Stephen A. Smith, then I seen Richard Jefferson going back at Stephen A. Smith about Kawhi Leonard should retire from playing in the NBA. This is after you find out he had a torn meniscus, and this ain't even that ain't even the problem. That's not my problem. Because then you got Mad Dog up there talking about Larry Bird got knocked out for 15 minutes. And what are you talking about? Mad Dog.
Against Indiana in Game 5, concussed, knocked out for 15 freaking minutes. In the locker room. Came back out in Game 5, first round, and beat the Pacers. You know what he said after the game? Larry, why'd you do that? And he couldn't walk at this when he had a bad back. You know what? I'm not losing this. I'm not having my season end to the Indiana Pacers in my building. I'm playing. Larry Bird!
What are you talking about? Kawhi Leonard is not getting over a concussion, which is what a knockout is. When you get knocked out, that is a concussion, right? Stephen A. Smith's point is that if you're not going to be available for the fans or whatever it is, why sign a contract? You know, it's just funny to me that this is the same guy that preaches capitalism and that the business he's in the business of making his employer more money because that's how he can get more money. That's what you got to understand. That's his mindset. He's in the business of his employer making more money so that then he can therefore make more money out of that pie, right? All right, cool. Well, here's the problem. They're going to make money regardless if Kawhi plays or not. These guys are salivating at the new deal that's about to take place with whatever tech company, Amazon, Google, Facebook, whoever's going to offer up the biggest bounty for those TV ads. YouTube has already got one in place with the NFL. The NBA is waiting for that. That's why the Players Association and the NBA had to make an agreement. They were not going to disagree about this latest labor union expiration. When that expired, they were right away. You saw a couple players like Draymond Green, but I'm surprised this got over so quickly. But the reason being is because they know that the pot is right there at the end of a short rainbow. Stephen A. Smith is full of it. He's full of it. It's just a big time contradiction for you to say that Kawhi Leonard should retire and walk away from whatever money or get paid for whatever money or not try to get as much money as possible that's left there. And all you do is preach about capitalism, right? Like, I don't even want to make this political or anything like that, but you can't say that you believe in capitalism and opportunity. Meanwhile, in this same country that does all that has that opportunity for the opportunities, Kawhi Leonard is right there. There's no way you can tell me that you would, if you were in Kawhi's shoes, you wouldn't do the same thing. That's bugged out. That's bugged out. If he wants to play basketball and he gets to be on the sideline and get a $500 million contract, guess what? If there is a team that is in play that's giving him this contract and they're going to take that risk and have him stay at home or do whatever process he goes through so that they can get their 40 or 50 games out of him, what do you want? You sound like a hater once again. And the problem with JJ Redick and all these guys, it's a very intense place to argue at 9 in the morning with another dude who's always ready to argue. That guy's never going to give in. That guy's never going to give in. And JJ Redick is like, I like him, but when we're talking about being a lawyer, we're talking about being highly persuasive, and all that has way more to do with comedic timing, persuasive tools during speech and communication. All that's a different level than actually looking up facts and debating them. They don't teach you these things about in school. It's all about who can earn the crowd's attention. And I don't think in any way possible Stephen A. Smith can fool someone like me. It's funny, it's entertaining, but at the end of the day, you're a hater. Like, you said the same thing about Kyrie Irving. Why should he get $60 million? Bro, what? And I'm not even like, I used to be a big time Kyrie fan, but then I saw like he's not a leader. I don't want him on my team. If that's what you're gonna be doing, I don't want you on my team. But I would never instruct anyone to lose out on money like that. And Stephen A. Smith usually is talking like that. But he's also, once again, in the business of his employer gaining more business that he can add to his own business. And meanwhile, once again, he's a fake YouTuber